Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will put total leather and will get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Toss to the outside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker. He's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Plows through the defense. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man.
How the fuck is he faster than you like that?
He's at the touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on second down.
What?
Pass
Oh.
is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And the Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw the...
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh my God!
Big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yeah.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Okay, that was something you don't like when they eat.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. This time he's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here with time the game. And the point after is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
No, that's
Coming out with it, it's Owens. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I'm working to get down, get to where I want to be soon. We'll be there.
Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw in the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant.
Next
When you're
week,
that
next
open,
time.
it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked
Yeah.
in early. Opening drive,
Yeah,
throws
but
a touchdown
then
pass, really
tomorrow I'll
nice
probably
throw
take
on
that
that
room
last
again. That's
play.
what I'll do
Here in the
tomorrow.
second
Just stuck
drive,
around the house.
he's
That's fine.
firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
I'm gonna sell you 250. That's gonna be 1,000 for this month, and then next week I'll give you 5. That'll be. Yeah, I know. I'm just paying all the bills down. That's all I'm doing. A gas bill, phone bill, electric bill. Yeah, I'm paying the gas bill from last winter.
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Yeah, so now trying to manage all that is really my first year doing it, so but yeah.
Like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are
Nah, we weren't really doing nothing. I wasn't paying the gas bill at first. She was only paying the house. She was only paying the electric bill.
And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time. Out on the perimeter of the field, still he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Reed. He's got the tight end. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
They kind of in my situation, but they don't play rent. They live in this building that they family own, but they don't really pay them no rent.
Make the catch and accelerate, creating some
They don't.
distance there
They do it that
between him and the
little.
defense.
Nah, I know they don't. How you doing? They don't got a job. We got how they gonna pay rent.
Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early.
Like I said, he in the same situation as me. They just don't pay no rent. But I'm just letting you know, everybody is not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got knocked out.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pass didn't work last time. It might this time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
What a great job of recognition by the defense there. There'll be a lot of situations for defenses to expect run, especially down on the opponent's 1-yard line.
Being on the phone always makes me lose. Motherfuckers do so much. Yeah, you just got so lucky.
And he'll hold it and take it
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Didn't even pick up the fucking phone.
So first down here as they go back to work. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Lagway. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right.
Why is he throwing the ball like this?
Turnover can swing.
Damn.
A return there would have just been icing on the cake.
What,
They'll just
bro?
have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
He just throwing this bitch to the ground.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Bussey. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This is why you recruit dudes, right? Quarterback distributes, get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and let him do his thing.
Dude makes quarterback look good. I mean, you get it to him in space, and watch. He'll break the tackles. He'll make those plays, but nice job getting the ball out fast to his playmaker and letting him.
Snags it on the right. Open spaces.
Fucking
Touchdown,
God.
Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Overthrowing the ball. How, dude? He ain't did that shit all good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down.
Ain't nobody. Nobody.
Move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
Damn.
line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 40.
Why can't nobody block nobody, dude?
Center pretty quick that time. It makes you wonder as a play caller against
Nigga,
this
they
pass
can't
rush,
block
do you start thinking about
nobody,
maybe
dude.
rolling
What
your
the
quarterback
fuck?
out and changing the launch play?
Shit.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth
God, these niggas couldn't hold a fucking block. That was a touchdown.
You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just all he's all over the place.
Right,
not completing the ball at a high percentage. You just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
And the returner will.
Man, I should have never answered the phone. I told you I could not play. That shit is so gay. Man, these niggas can't get to the quarterback.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
What?
From the gun, running back on the move.
This line is going crazy. These niggas can't be.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Look, man, look how they made me catch that fucking pick, G. That's a fucking big six. Hey.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Thank you, shit.
Their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense, bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Dang, boy, ain't got no lead.
Comes back out with another first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration.
We can't get back there to get this nigga.
Lead.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going up top.
Look at this. I swear to God, that better not be a linebacker.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important,
it better be, G. He looked like a linebacker, so I threw it on him.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one,
That
man
nigga
coverage,
the
and you
tallest
see
nigga
how
on
everybody
defense.
was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their
This
timing.
nigga,
You
see
get your
them
hands
2
on them at the
first
line of
picks,
scrimmage. You
G.
jam them.
Oh my
And it
God.
completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there.
These niggas can't run not a lick of zone against you, bro. I ain't never seen them like this. This shit is diabolical.
Trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. They get to him as he throws. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Oh, my defense is so good.
The Aggies are facing 3rd and inches.
We can't get back there, yo. Line crazy. These niggas, I ain't.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
We can't get shit. We can't get my damn shit.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Flagway. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature more and more in the passing game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A shot toward the end zone.
Come on. Come down with the ball. Pussy.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback.
Damn.
We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make wide open spaces. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Oh my God.
Away, incomplete in the end zone.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to
Oh my God.
zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the right. And
They just tried their best to keep this nigga out the end zone.
Man, what a great way
8 for 20. Oh my God.
It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
He over. It's crazy. He overthrowing the ball.
And the Aggies will kick it away to break up the second half.
Bang!
No
well,
shot
yes.
At a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Steps away. He throws into the middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here now early in their first possession in the third quarter. They're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Grab near the marker. It's Livingston. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Rolls it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Back to pass, it's Lagway. The screen, and watch out. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching.
Pass rush coming out to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Hart. championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You've got to put pressure on the quarterback. You've got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's a running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Going up top again. Scrambling away. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Moss. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Aggies. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Gonna let it fly. He's got it all right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 35, Florida 28.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Lagway. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Bringing the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Makes the grab. It's Daniels. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Concepcion. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on their hands.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in the one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock.